Hey, welcome to this another wonderful day. And before we begin, let me ask you this question. Are you someone who feel like moving ahead in your life? Are you the someone who feel like if you are stuck, you need to go in the flow to scale up in your life to achieve something phenomenal? If you are the one, you are not the alone. And before we begin and we talk about touch base some theories and some principles, I want you to just set an intent for today because we are going to explore something new, okay? And that too with the principles and theories of physics, okay? We will take a deep dive into that. And before setting up intention, just go back and listen to your inspiring song and come back and tell to yourself there is no such thing in this entire world I cannot learn. In fact, the people who have learned something different and something phenomenal in this entire world, that I too can learn because I am phenomenal as well. Well, we have covered so far that there is nothing in this entire world we cannot learn. We have learned the power of intent. We have learned that how intent affect our brain and how our neuron just communicate with each other. What is the importance of the old data and new learning? How any new learning forms a new neurocluster as well, and how any habit gets faded away or how any habit comes into existence. Then further we talked about another body organ which is also thinking organ, and we talked about how heart plays a major role to communicate with the quantum universe, as well as the head communicates with the infinite intelligence. We talked about how infinite intelligence is important. We also talked about how a person, few people talk that they have born intelligent, they have born superhuman, but there is nothing as such. We have talked about importance of the junction of subconscious mind and conscious mind, how subconscious bring the memory and data from the infinite intelligence and passes to the conscious intelligence and passes to our conscious mind. Now, since this happens to those people who are open and they get the access to such intelligence, but how forcefully we can do that, we have seen the example of binaural waves. We know there are certain state of brain waves, certain state of mind, alpha, beta, theta, delta, and we have also explored so far the importance of your inner world towards the outer world and how does it all get built inside your brain neural cluster. Having said that, now in today's topic, we are going to learn the importance of physics, trigonometry, calculus, and motion on our life and how they can trigger us to learn more about quantum physics and electromagnetism so that we will get ready to attract any damn thing in our life. So today is the episode about physics. Let's get deeper inside it. So the another very famous clue from famous quote from one of my mentor, he says that your inner world creates your outer world, and any invention in this entire world has happened because of a linguistic question inside your body, that is in your inner world, because something intrigued you, and that's why you smashed up to some conclusion, and even the scientists explored something, okay, for you. Now, before we take a deep dive, let me tell you this thing, if you are knowing this already, that before 1900 era, physics was classical physics, okay, and after 1900 it was known as modern physics. Why? Because before 1900 everything was matter, okay, whatever you can touch and see was the matter, and after 1900 when and before 1900 it was also known as Newtonian physics, which was also named on Sir Isaac Newton. And after that, when relativity came into the picture, we found that everything was the energy. So it was told by Einstein. That was the Einstein era, and still today we are learning and developing the same physics with quantum physics. And quantum physics has been talked by various scientists, and still it is developing. So it does not mean that classical physics go obsolete, because classical physics give you the idea to measure the world where you live in, where we live in. Okay, so let's why I'm talking about these sciences, in some time we are going to reveal. Okay, so what exactly has happened? So there was a time when people talked about heaven, okay, and it was considered during Copernicus time that Earth was the center of the universe. Okay, and after some time, when Aristotle came, so sorry, Aristotle said that the Earth was the center of gravity. Earth was the center of everything. Copernicus came and he said that everything is revolving around the sun. So sun is the center of everything. And further, Sir Isaac Newton added, and even Galileo added, by his invention of telescope, he declared by looking at Jupiter and its moon that everything is revolving around the sun, even the entire solar system, including the planets as well. And that time it was proved that Earth is not the spatial. Okay, when I said that, it has got a deeper meaning which has to connect with you. Okay, so if you think in your mind ever that anything which is made up of earth or ether is very, very important, everyone is made of that. You are made up of that, and that's why put into your mind this thing as a first thing, that no one other is special than you. Okay, others are special, then even you are special. So not any unique thing is special in this entire world. So that is the theory number one, that you should seed inside your mind. And that's what I'm not saying, that's what the physics is saying, and that is talking about yourself. Because this entire body is made up of what? It is made up of water and other elements as well. Okay, so earth is one of that element. So that's the second thing. Third, when after Galileo, even Sir Isaac Newton was evolving, and he gave us three bigger laws of Newton we know very well. One is law of inertia. So to prove the law of inertia before Isaac Newton, Galileo once said what he did. He he threw some object. It is said that he threw some object from the leaning tower of Pisa, and what he noticed, that any object without friction when falling down is always in motion without any push or pull, and without any friction will flow in the constant and straight line with the constant speed. Okay, unless any friction is not applied onto that. All right, so why I made this statement in this personal potential power sources series, there is importance of that. And when Sir Isaac Newton told about force is the mass into acceleration, and mass times acceleration, and he also said that there is a absolute there is an equal and opposite reaction to every action. That was the time when people thought that everything is predictable, every event is predictable. And thank God to the quantum physics, which took us away from this bleak future. Okay, and from there we found that it is nothing like that. So now, how to interpret these principles, these laws with our evolution? Okay, so these Newton's law, whatever it said, so you might have heard of this thing, that Newton was sitting under apple tree and something fell down on his head, on the earth, and that was the time he discovered the law of gravitation. So it was not only that, okay, so there were multiple things. The bigger the object, the attraction will be higher. The closer the object, attraction will be higher. Okay, now let's talk about some intent you set inside your mind. The bigger the object, if you will give it a shape of object to your intent or to your goal, the bigger the attraction with the free flow motion until any friction comes in will be higher. Okay, and same goes how closer you are with that. So that is to understand this theory. Now understand another example. Like you are three friends, one is in airplane, another is on the ground, and another is just in the bus. Okay, everyone is moving. Can you say that anything is in movement? Anything is in movement, it has got some forces applies into it. Why I'm asking you this question? Because say for example, in all these three locations, if you toss a ball, it will go in the air and will come back. Okay, so as per theory of relativity, wherever you are, and it is said that before Einstein, theory of relativity was already available and talked by Newton as well. But only when Einstein came into the picture, he simply modified it and he presented it in different manner. So that's all right. We are not going into the detail of that. So relativity says that in any plane you live in, you know, the law of physics never ever change. Okay, and when I say physics, your body is a physics. Okay, so it does apply to you as well. And when I ask you this question, so this movement of tossing a ball and catching it up will never ever interrupted until unless a turbulence appear into that. And turbulence is necessary to measure whether it is in motion or not. Say for example, you remember your school days when you were traveling into the bus or during any time. So say for example, when all the windows are covered and bus is not in a turn or it's going into uniform motion, will you be able to sense that you will be sitting into the bus itself until unless speed was not geared up? Okay, so you will realize like you are sitting in the same manner as you are sitting at home. Okay, and that movement will never ever be implied and never ever be felt. In the similar manner, to measure that the moment any turbulence or any friction appears in, at that time, because of the resistance, you say that it has to be resolved. Okay, and this resistance and so-called turbulence is not the harming factor, but it is only to correct the speed or to match with the turbulence. And to match with the turbulence, there the backup planning is coming up. So I'm just trying to fit in the psychology with the physics, and this is what may evolve with the radical thinking as well. So if it is not making any sense, there is a very important things which are going to come in your way, which you are going to discover with the law of electromagnetism. This is the part of classical physics. We will be also looking into the quantum physics. Before we take a jump inside the quantum physics, this was very necessary to identify and get these blocks of puzzle bring in front of us, so that we can solve a bigger puzzle, that why we cannot attract or get whatever we want in our life. And this is the biggest mystery, and the moment it will get resolved and you will get the idea how to get it resolved, then you will be ready to conquer all your dream with just like snap. And just to understand that, and just to nail that hitting pain, we are working through this potential power sources series. I think I have added value with the small talk and have made your mind ready to take a leap inside the next chapter. Stay tuned and hit a love, like, and will love to review your comment. If you are really loving it and you want me to keep me moving ahead, just subscribe to this channel, and we'll look forward to add more value through these small researches and these small, experiences. There is a big thing coming on the way from the store. Thank you so much for listening. This is Kumar Gaurav signing off. Take care. Bye bye. And once again, Happy New Year.